say does.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation. And this game featuring truly offense versus defense. They say great offense, Clark, beats great defense in the NBA. We'll see, won't we, if that's the case tonight.
Kevin, I think you have to qualify that statement. It more applies to individual possession. Over the course of a game in a series, I think defense wins championships for you.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's McDaniels at the three.
Luka's peripheral vision off the charts. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Puts up a deep three. Gobert pulls it in. Conley against Doncic. The pass to McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Edwards against Irving. A three-pointer, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
Here's Irving. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Here's Doncic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Out left to the wing. McDaniels finds Conley. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it goes down 2 points.
Well, this is a staple, a pillar of Irving's attack. You got to be up on him or he'll pull up on a dime.
No problems knocking that one down. McDaniels got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Doncic following the three by Minnesota. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. Pass to Washington. And the rejection by Towns.
Big swat right there from Towns, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Timberwolves?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Washington passes to Gafford. On its way from Irving for 2. Minnesota with the rebound. McDaniels with the ball. He's got 6, and Edwards with the stuff.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. They trail by 9 points. Shot to stop the run. Knocks down the 3-ball. Irving's got his second best.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Passes to McDaniels. Got a piece of it. Here's Doncic. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away just shaking your head at how good he is.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mavericks trail by 6. Now Doncic, Irving, a screen on Conley. Doncic passes to Lively. And here is Irving. Conley grabs the miss. Towns at the elbow. And Towns throws it down.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Irving finds Doncic. Right side Irving. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Timberwolves leading by 8. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Here's Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
1:29 left in the first. Doncic against Conley. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Timberwolves have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. McDaniels kicks to Towns. Off target with his 3. Dallas has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Dallas again missing. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Irving looking for an opening. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, yeah, Irving, he has the mid-range in his bag now.
Down low. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And then Jones with the jam.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Towns, the pass to Alexander Walker. Shoots. Towns, no luck.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Jones dishes to Irving. That one off the back iron and out.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Towns. There's the triple. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
It's been all about... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Green is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Irving. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Boy, that's just tremendous focus there, guys. I mean, Hardaway Jr. doing a nice job keeping his composure in a tough spot.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the night here. You know, Clark, I have to say, it seems like the college game has seen a little bit of a shift in recent years. You cover it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the game, much like the pro game, has become a little more perimeter-centric. The three-point shot has been a huge part of the game's evolution. And so you see more teams playing to space the floor and take advantage of the three-point shot. Not nearly as much back to the basket post-play. So I do think the game has changed, and not necessarily good or bad. I think it's just different.
He throw good, Edwards.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Now here's Kleber, and there's the pass to Lively. Pass to Kleber. Just 5 to shoot. Hardaway with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hardaway's got 6 here in this quarter.
You can tell Hardaway Jr. loves this area of the floor, getting it done from the corner.
Hardaway against Edwards. Anderson wide open, and another 3 for Minnesota.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And here is Hardaway, following the three-pointer by Kyle Anderson. Left side, Irving. Over Morris. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Irving.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Now here's Edwards. 11 points in the game, and Towns gets it to go.
Right now, Towns is putting on a show. It's up to the defense to try to figure out how to slow him down.
The Mavericks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Dallas calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Morris. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
Lively the pass to Irving. Hardaway against Edwards. Kleba with a screen on Edwards. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut back down to 12 as they get that one from Hardaway.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
Now here is Conley. Outside Edwards. Over Hardaway. The Mavericks pull it in. There's Green with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Green's got it back down to within single digits for the Mavs. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Irving against Conley. Here's Edwards. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Irving against Conley. Kleba sets the screen for Irving. Off target from outside.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 10, and he finishes nicely on the way up. Hardaway has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the paint. It's stolen. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Nobody near Irving. Drills it from outside. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
It's stolen by Green. On the wing, Irving. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota leading by 9.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Towns comes in for Naz Reid, and it's McDaniels in for Kyle Anderson. Irving's shot is good.
I think Kyrie is really frustrating for the defense because he makes it look so easy and his shot is so natural.
Now here's Towns. 13 points in the game. Edwards can't hit. Doncic against Conley. Deflects the pass. Towns with the steal. Here's Edwards. And that's good off the glass that time. Edwards got 20 points.
Well, that's an extremely hard shot to defend if Edwards can master the pull-up. Watch out now. It would be a real weapon for him.
Doncic against Conley. Shot on the wing. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut back down to 8 points. They needed that one from Luka Doncic. Irving with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 17.
Well, you got to mind your business around Irving when you've got the ball. He'll pick your pocket in no time.
And here's Edwards from the what a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And that, my friends, is a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer stings when it comes right at the end of the half.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Timberwolves lead by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 11-point game.
And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
Here is Edwards after Luka Doncic's bucket, and Edwards with the stuff.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They trail by 11. And on the way from Irving for three, another three for Dallas.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's Conley. Dishes it to Edwards. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. jump hook, and too long on the shot. Timberwolves leading by 8. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Dallas has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot.
Never lacking confidence. Zero hesitation from Kyrie there.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Passes it to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Irving. For 3, Edwards. Rebounded by Gafford. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And the rejection by Towns. Out to the right wing. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. And here's Edwards from the arc. Another miss by Minnesota. Mavericks trail by 6. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Doncic against Conley. Tries from 10. Washington kicks to Jones. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. And Gafford throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Gobert, following the score by Dallas. Here's McDaniels, and the 3 ball is good. McDaniels got 9.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Doncic outside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one is on Towns.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Mavericks. And a change for the Timberwolves. Anderson's checked in. Now, here's Anderson. He's got 5. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Edwards got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. Irving from long range. Traps in the tray.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And here's Anderson following the 3-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Gafford. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. Doncic outside. And the dunk by Doncic.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now here's Towns. He's got 16. Good on the 3-point shot. Conley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Here's Irving. 28 points for him. Doncic, no good. Hardaway against Anderson. Pass to Alexander Walker. At the top of the key, Reid. Towns against Jones. Towns, the pass to Reid, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Cat remains an excellent passer at his position. Outstanding at seeing the floor and finding teammates.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Again, the Mavericks score. Here's Conley. The pass to Alexander Walker. And the baseline jumper, no good. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got P.J. Washington, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Irving, and it's Green, and it's Lively in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Minnesota in the lead. Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Edwards. Anderson outside. Edwards inside. Guarded by Hardaway. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Anderson.
Hey, he's so strong in the upper body. You're not going to alter Edwards' shot with just a little bump.
The Mavericks shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Hardaway kicks to Irving. The rebound by Anderson.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish.
Oh, my goodness.
Man. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Edwards against Hardaway. Launches it. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. The shot from the low post is good. And it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Now the Mavericks with it. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Conley's checked in. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Alexander Walker. And again, it's Minnesota.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Irving for 3. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Michael Conley picks one up. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving when he's on. It is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
Now here's Conley, and here's Edwards from the arc. A rebound by Washington.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Here's Edwards. Here's Reed. Back to Conley. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. For 3, Edwards. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jones.
Are you kidding me?
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Hardaway against Edwards. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 5. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Fires top of the key. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Comes to Hardaway. Dallas again missing. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Towns for 3. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
When you got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range, I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. Now, he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thank you, David.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Beyond the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. 1:46 left in the 4th quarter. Hardaway with it. Working on McDaniels. Back to Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
McDaniels up top. Guarded by Hardaway. Mr. Gobert. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hardaway for 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Gafford. He kicks to Irving over Edwards. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. And stolen by Irving.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Doncic with it. Conley picks him up. Yes!
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Right side, Edwards. Back to Conley. Lets it go with a 3. It's good from long range. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Doncic. No good that time. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Irving, second personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Edwards. 2 shots.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Lets the 3 fly. That shot misses. Crosses over, and there's the drive.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA. Okay.